Scott Lynch, the creative director of Jigsaw, and this is 6 Degrees of Jigsaw, where we connect the people that we know with the ideas that we share and the innovations that we inspire. Our guest today is Steve Farr, director of the new documentary UECK, debuting at the Milwaukee Film Festival. Steve has had a long career in storytelling, directing, running production companies and content companies, and he's going to talk to us about storytelling in modern marketing. Steve, welcome to 6 Degrees of Jigsaw.
Thanks for having me, Scott.
Your documentary UECK debuts next week at the Milwaukee Film Festival. What made you want to chase this story?
We're baseball fans and fans of Bob Uecker's, and his name came up, and we said, you know what? Yeah, that's it. And I think the thing when you make a documentary, or anything really, that if you're going to be devoting years of your life to it, you better really like what you're doing. You know, it was Bob, and Bob was fantastic from the get-go. And
how long did you work on the movie UECK?
Orson Welles says, you know, films aren't finished, they're abandoned. That's kind of the situation with us. We're racing to get this ready for the film festival. They had seen a cut of it in January and asked us if we'd like to be the opening night film. We said, great, you know, but we honestly don't know if we can get it ready in time. So we've been really kind of working long days and nights to get this thing done. But to answer your question, or did I say over 3 years?
3 years.
Unfortunately, relatively early in the production, he was diagnosed with cancer. And not very many people knew. We knew pretty quickly that he wasn't going to be able to do everything he wanted to do. But to his credit, he still did, you know, probably half the things we asked him to do. So it's pretty amazing.
I think that you're going to find that you get an incredibly warm reception for UECK, because the story of the man and his relationship with the team and his relationship with this city and the way that the city embraced him, I think it's going to be very warmly received.
There hasn't been anyone that I've brought up the documentary to that hasn't been, you know, wildly supportive of. You know, anybody we wanted to get an interview with said yes.
Yeah. As soon as they hear, oh, it's for this, I want to be involved.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But we've been fortunate in that way. A lot of projects in our business, you know, are struggles to get, and this hasn't been. It's just really been a joy.